There you go. Can you see it? There you go, look on the screen of the camera.
Oh, yes.
Good stag, right there, down there. Get big stag. He's just on the ridge. Come here, look on the screen. Come here, can you see the screen?
Holy shit. No way. What?
That's a shooter. That's a shooter. He's coming up. Yeah, I'd shoot that. I've got to get a range. We're on, Wren. We are on. You good thing. $3.20. Right, we can roll in closer. This is fucking awesome. Okay, so let's get the ballistics up. It's just down here, just in here. Like 300 metres. Street lock. Table. 300, 2.29 MOA. So he's just in here. There he is. You see him? You see him making his way up? Can you see him? Just down in here. Come and look on the screen. Can you come here and hold the camera?
Oh my god, it's raining. Oh no, that's the camera.
Maybe the red button. Recording. Are you on him?
Yep.
Focus.
How close do you want me to be?
Just so you can see him properly.
Yep.
I'm going to shoot. You ready?
Yep. Okay.
He's hit. It's a good hit. Oh, there you go. Look at his hinds down the bottom. You see his hinds coming out there?
Oh yeah.
Well,
It's really quite cool.
this hunt's gone a little bit different to the way we planned. My
You planned, I just tagged along.
girlfriend here was supposed to accompany me on the first bit of the trip, and we're not going far. Like, we've gone maybe a K from the car park. I haven't been filming because this is just not very productive country. And what have we seen so far? We've seen
A hind
like 100 metres from the car, chamois at 100 metres from the car, and then a hind way over there, and we've just shot ourselves a big stag. She was awesome on the camera, so we've got that on camera, but this is how we're going to start the video. It's probably going to be a compilation video of my hunts this raw, but we've shot one good stag. It looks to be at least a 10, if not more, and there's more stags roaring around us. She's with me tomorrow. I've got another up to 5 days up here. Oh crikey, that one's close. So, we're coming down to retrieve this stag. We don't have enough light to butcher it up tonight, so we're going to come back tomorrow. But an absolutely massive stag's just popped out down here. I didn't get a chance to properly assess him, but I just saw a big, dark, old body. I saw there was definitely 2 on the front of his tops, and I couldn't see the back, but this area is quite historic for having 4 on top. We're going to go check out the stag we've just shot. Hopefully the other one's back. Oh, fuck, this is sick. Not far now. Oh, I missed it. I think it's a good stag wren. I think it's a good stag wren. Well, here he is. This is our stag. He is a relatively even 12. Quite short in the timber, but he's pretty thick. He is a slightly snapped off tie in there from this big rock that fell on top of him, but I am stoked. I am absolutely stoked. This is a dream hunt for me. I never would have thought I'd be here shooting a 12-point stag with you. Oh, this is awesome. But we're off to the car now. We're going to leave the stag here overnight, come back and butcher it in the morning, but we'll whip the guts out. And yeah, I'm stoked. No.
Something like getting your insides ripped out on the Sunday afternoon.
Should I take that to bed? So, the plan now for the week's completely changed. Tomorrow we're going to be coming back and retrieving as much meat as we can. Wren's going to go home and go to work, and I'm probably going to spend another maybe 2 nights up here. Have a good look around, try and get that bigger stag that gave us the slip. But man, this is just insane. Probably won't know this, but maybe, well, not long before me and Wren started dating, she was a vegetarian, and before that she was vegan, so I am so amazed at how much she enjoyed that, and honestly I couldn't have done it without her. It was just incredible. Not even 3 hours from the car, and we have a 12-point stag on deck. Oh, I'm stoked. I'm so stoked. I don't know how much you can see, but our quick glassing session to go to the top and just have a look has turned into a bit of a late one. It's only 8 o'clock and we're only maybe half an hour from the car. But this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you should always carry a PLB, a torch and spare clothes, because you never know where you're going to end up, and it will save your life. Because we could, if one of us had a tumble, we're prepared. I've got a PLB, we've got enough warm clothes, but We really should have torches. There you go. Sunrise in paradise. We're only a couple of hundred from the top. The star's just up there. Stags are roaring. It's going to be a good day. Breakfast time. We've just gotten up to the tops, had a quick glass. Nothing's in the immediate vicinity, but they're still roaring hard. I reckon we're gonna have a good day. Pumped. That's wicked. I've never actually used one of these before. It makes standing it up on uneven ground a hell of a lot easier. There you go. Beautiful. Look at that. Goes alright. Here. I'm pretty certain it's the one we saw last night. Get the camera and zoom in on it. Oh yeah, it is a young stag. There you go, so the deer is still roaring relatively well. Where's he gone? Lost him. Gone into the bushes. Right, so stag's fired up just beneath us, a couple of 100 metres. He's loud and he's going hard. So we're going to do the exact same thing we did yesterday, go to the exact same rock and just start roaring. We haven't roared yet. We've got the wind on our side. I think it's going to be a good day. I've just got a text from my mate saying he is on the block opposite us and he's seen a stag that looks like it's straight out of safari park, so it's all on at the moment. Everyone's getting stags. It's a wicked roar. This makes up for last roar because last year was a little bit pathetic. I think I got 3 or 4 roars, more of a squeak, but this year's wicked. Stay tuned. So we've got the stag down beneath us. It's gone quiet. So we're going to let it roar out. Hopefully it comes in. The stag's roaring all over there. There's at least 2 different ones we can hear on that side and then the one in close. So we'll give a couple of roars and see what happens. See one of those other ones any minute now. Certainly the one on the other side will pop out. We've seen his hinds, so he can't fail us. There you go. That's a stag, I think. Yeah, that's a stag. He's not, doesn't look amazing. Probably young. Yeah, he's roaring hard. It'll be one of the ones we can hear. Oh, might not actually be terrible. Got not a half bad head on him. We've been watching his hinds all morning. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on him. Doesn't like focusing when you're too. It's not a bad stag actually. Roaring. Oh, yeah, 3 on the bottom. Might be a 10 or a young 12. Pretty cool. There you go. That's a young stag. Yeah, that doesn't look very old. Probably a spiker by the looks of it. A spiker and his girlfriend. This one isn't roaring though, which is interesting. Just feeding away. Here's another stag. Try to let that focus. I think it's more the heat. A bit of a haze than anything. He's not a massive stag, he's nothing. Focus, you bitch. Yeah. That's young 6. Young 6, I think. There's 2 on each top, so young 6 or 8 depending on what's down the bottom. The roaring sort of slowed down quite a bit as the lights come up. I have a feeling the big old stag we came to get has shut up shop. We'll see. Dropping down now to go and butcher that stag up. It's about 10 o'clock. I've decided that if these stags were going to show themselves, that they would have done it by now, so we're going to go down, butcher it up, go back up to the top and drop the meat at the top and just make our way around the ridge slightly and try to look down into that head basin just a little bit better and just see if we can see him. The plan is if we see the stag and it's mature, and I'll stay an extra night, she'll go home, I'll stay the night and go and have a crack at it. But if we don't see it, or if we see it and it's not as mature as we think, then we'll both go home and she's got to go to work and I'll keep on hunting. I've got a couple of other spots in mind. Very nice. Very nice. They're fresh. Look like hind prints. Interesting. His hinds must have come back in the night looking for him. See where he's come down along there. Interesting. My shortcut attempt. There's a stream that you can't see running down there that's really hard to walk through, so I tried to shortcut down this ridge, but we've got him bluffed. We'll get down, it just won't be much of a shortcut. Take us about twice as long. At least we don't have to carry him up this. Crikey. It's just nice and steep. Maybe 100 metres from that stag now. Certainly not going to be an easy carry out. Wren is smashing it down the hill. She's keen as. It's an absolutely beautiful day as well, not a cloud in the sky. Absolutely perfect. Now up here is where the stag originally died, but he gave a couple of kicks and has ended up way down in this gully. Yes, very annoying. It's interesting the similarities. I shot my 13 pointer not far from here and both of them turned up very unexpectedly and both of them ended way down in the shittiest gully possible. Oh, another day in paradise. Probably say that too much, but it's true. This is paradise. There he is. There's our big boy. It is heating up a bit now, so we need to make a move and get him butchered before he gets too hot. But now we'll have it sorted. Here he is. Wren's on her way down. Looking good. As usual. Yeah. It's a bit warm now, so we'll whip what we can off him and yeah, pack it all out. So we've got down to him. He's just as big as we remembered. I've decided I'm not going to cape it out and get it taxidermied because I believe that we're going to shoot a bigger stag sometime soon. So I'm going to whip the back stacks off. Back legs, I believe the front legs will be ruined by the bullet placement. Certainly feels quite bruised, but we'll see. We'll take as much meat as we can because we are quite close to the car and it looks to be in pretty good nick. It isn't all rutted out and yeah. Got some fat. Fuck, look at that fat. Far out. I've got a new favourite and what the fuck? Why is it just a big gash? Holy shit. Right, that is insane. I'm gonna fuck this up because there's so much fat I can't see the lines. There is usually you can see where the back steak meets the ribs, and you just run your knife down there, but there's just look at that fat. Holy fuck! Oh my god! It looks to me like YouTube. Just look at that. That's a lot of fat. That is genuinely insane. Right. Let's cut some fat. How bruised that is. Fuck.
She's got my shadow on it. That's all right.
Some. The shoulder, I found the bullet. Thought it had passed through, but it hadn't. Nice mushroom there. I think that's Hornady SST. Yeah, 130 grain, no problem. It's pretty cool. Alright. Good to go. Only 500 metres of feet, over 3 kilometres, but sure you're right.
Yeah.
Have all day. It's like 12 o'clock at the moment, maybe 10 past 12. Should be at the top for 2 o'clock. Should be right. Onwards and upwards.
Please don't.
Smashing our way up the hill.
What about the struggle bus?
This is truly hard work. I think we've taken a bit too much meat. Should have left some behind, but it's too late now. We're going to pick up the rest of our gear just there and carry on back to camp and then back to the gelato store. Should be a well-earned gelato. It will be a well-earned gelato. Alright. Hard work. Right, we've reached our campsite, so it's going to be the end of our adventure. Pretty eventful, good 12-point stag, seen plenty of others. Didn't quite manage to see what that stag was down in that gully, but I have a feeling he just wasn't quite as mature as we thought he was. But stay tuned because there are lots of hunts coming up in the near future. And I'll probably get out a couple more times this raw and then I'll be straight into tahr hunting. Let's go.